I just think that like all the people now that are trying to stream, like just stream, like hey, I just want to fucking play video games and get paid. Like I think you're just behind. I think you're living in the fucking past. I don't think it's a thing anymore unless you have a following somewhere else that you're bringing to your Twitch or your Kick or wherever you're streaming.
Yeah, nowadays you just can't get away with just streaming. You have to actually offer something to people, and people just think that they can turn on their screen forever, and then they're all of a sudden going to get this massive audience. Like you see it all over Call of Duty. Everybody's got a Twitch stream now. It's incredible, and
Yeah,
they're offering nothing. You're not even good gameplay either, because if you're just streaming, I guess you got to like make a priority to make good gameplay. But then you just see all these guys going like 0 and 10. I'm just like,
yeah, with Twitch TV and their fucking clan
yeah,
tag.
'cause
Yeah,
everybody wants to be famous. It's like a look at me generation.
I
I don't
know.
know. You have to offer something now. Like you can't get away with
You
just
missed the boat. You missed the
yeah.
boat. I mean that was the only time that worked is like when Justin.tv before it was Twitch or whatever, like when people were just blown away by like capture cards. Like how the heck is he, got his game on the screen and he's talking over it and like how does he do that? And how is it live? Like nobody understood that shit. So like everyone was just following those people that were just first, right? First mover advantage. Now it's like, I mean, there's so many people that just want to get on and like, hey, watch me play video games. It's like, why? Like, I can go do
Yeah.
that. Everyone can go do that, and most of the people streaming are just they're not good at the games they're playing. And really, it's not even about being good at the games you're playing. That's actually very low on the totem pole. Nobody even cares about that. It's do you have a personality worth following or not? Are you an interesting person? And most people aren't. I mean, I don't stream. I've tried it a few times, but it's not really in the cards for me. I'm not really obviously I don't even have the following to be able to cross pollinate to a Twitch and get any sustainable amount of viewers. Otherwise, maybe I would. But I mean, it's you really got to be a specific type of person that can entertain an audience.
And you have to be
Um,
willing to put the work in. Like, I have respect for the people that just started streaming before everyone else did, and they actually did put in the work, and they do deserve what they got. But if you're just turning on your screen and just putting up live streams and you're not even editing a video, you're just hoping that by God's grace you're gonna like I see these YouTube shorts, subscribe, like my video, and it's just like gameplay that I could do myself, like no
it, it's
problem.
not
And I'm
even
like,
good. It's
why the
every
hell what am I subscribing to?
yeah. It's
Uh,
just like, and I consider like us to be like above average gamers and stuff like that. But I don't think I have a right to stream under the context that I'm just good at games. Follow me. Like I think there's too many people that are good already. It's not that interesting to just be good. You got to be more than good. And I think a lot of people like to dog on like Doctor Disrespect. They don't like his attitude and all that stuff. But it's like, dude, he's putting on a fucking production. He's dressing up. He's in a character. He's got multiple green screen rooms he can walk in and out of. I mean, this is a major fucking production that he's putting on. I mean, if you're just trying to turn on your fucking screen recorder and record your face, like that's not enough. You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that. The bar is just too high. I think that's really what I'm saying. It's just it's really high. And here's what I say to all the people that are doing that: really, you shouldn't be streaming. You should be utilizing YouTube. You're already not getting it. More time needs to be used editing than it does needed to be used on gaming and so forth. Like
and
less time
also
gaming, more time editing. That's what I would say.
Also, you have to really analyze yourself, because the content you put out to other people has to be consumable content to you. So, are you just one of those people that just wants to be a streamer and doesn't actually watch any streams yourself, like all day? If you're one of those people, stop what you're doing, because you're not offering anything to anybody. Like you need to give something. Like you need to like speak to the viewer that's just like you out there. Like that's what you everybody should do. It should be something that you would consume yourself. And I know a lot of these people, they just want a spotlight. That's all they want, and they'll continue to get just two viewers, and they're gonna, I guess, question why that's the case. But it's obvious.
Yeah, it's like you said. It's like if you're not gonna watch your own stream, if you don't even find your own content consumable, like I wouldn't do what I'm doing, or I wouldn't watch what the gameplay I'm putting out. Then why do you expect anybody else to watch it?
And not even just your gameplay. Just, do you watch streams in general? Are you one of those people that is always on?
Exactly.
And if you're not, and if you just know about it, and you're just streamed. It's like, why are you expecting anybody to care what you're putting out there if you don't even care?
Yeah, and you know what's funny? It's like so many people are recording, all the time now in these games that, I mean, it's hard to tell the difference between even like good players and mediocre players, because even a mediocre player has clutched on accident. There's going to be those clips out there from people that are not doing that all the time. Um, you can, with a lot of editing, a lot of clips and stuff on YouTube. I mean, you can make a 1.0 KD player look pretty good. I got a 2.5, but you wouldn't know the difference. I mean, if this guy's posting every good moment he's ever had, and I don't post at all, you know what I mean? It's that kind of fucking thing. So everyone's trying to masquerade as this pro player. The one thing I would say about streaming in general is, I would actually say this more about like COD streaming and FPS games, but it's why does everybody want to be just so good at like a game like Call of Duty, or just you know a fucking Apex Legends or something? Like why is that the holy grail of skill? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not. And anybody that's fucking going down that path is a fucking fraud. That's not the hardest fucking game you could play. Maybe it's a common language among everybody. Everybody understands what Call of Duty is. Everybody understands how to play those games at a basic level. But I mean, why does everybody want to be so good? Why is that the thing that they want to be good at? To the point where so many of them are cheating. I didn't want to go off on this tangent,
and they think that that's all that is required. And don't lie to yourself. You're not trying to be a major league gamer. There's some respect in that. Oh, I want to get seen. Oh, I want to get sponsored. No, you just want the eyes and the audience. That's all you want. And the problem with this streaming thing is like, well, how does this affect society? Well, when you have so much if you're so desperate to have attention, they'll do anything. They'll do literally anything, and they'll cheat. Like this isn't unknown. I mean, they're cheating literally just because they want to get seen and they think that their gameplay being good.
The majority of these battle royale streamers, these Warzone streamers, and a lot of the Apex crowd too, is cheating. I mean, they just are. They are absolutely cheating. You can see it on these, like engineowning.com. 250,000 people have downloaded their cheats. It's like that's a lot of people. That ain't nobody. So when it's like, if you have high SPM like us, if your SPM is generally higher, and you hear people complaining every game about a cheater on the other team, that's not out of line. I mean, that's pretty close to reality. There's probably going to be one in damn near every game if your KD's, average to high. So I mean that's what I would say about that. But
I mean, and don't be naive to the major streamers too, the people that are already out there. They're absolutely doing it. They're creating, they're finding really easy servers with beginners to play on.
Yeah, they're playing in Argentina, against literally 0.5 KD players.
And if anybody doesn't already
ping.
know, which apparently people don't care. People don't care about cheating. That's what we're finding out. There was this cheater in the lobby the other day, blatantly cheating.
Dude, this is fucking
funny.
We're
telling the other teams, like, everybody report this guy. I mean, these guys are so nonchalant. I mean, Ian, what do they say again?
It was so funny. So me and Daniel called out this guy and the other team for cheating. This is just our society these days. They were like more annoyed that we called out the guy for cheating than him actually cheating. And everyone knew he was cheating. It was blatantly obvious. Like, that doesn't bother you? You don't care? You don't have an ounce of integrity? Fuck you. But I just thought that was funny that just nobody cares about. Nobody's got a shred of integrity. I mean, just nobody cares. And it starts with the devs. The devs over there at Activision, a sincere fuck you. You have absolutely ruined this game. You've ruined a lot of games. COD as a franchise is mostly ruined because of it. And I see a lot. Hold up. I see a lot of people. I got to say this. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're never going to ban hackers because they make money off of it." That's fucking bullshit. Let me tell you why. The amount of people that would come back to play the game on a regular basis if there wasn't so many fucking rat cheaters, they'd make way more fucking money off that than the money that these cheating rats are fucking giving them. And their small little puny concurrent audiences of like 2,000 to 3,000. Okay, that's not that many people. All right? There's more people that would play your game if you actually enforce some fucking integrity.
Absolutely. They would bring actually more competitiveness to it because it's like, oh yeah, this is a platform I could trust.
Mission complete. Solid work.
Thanks for the carry.